All right, so this is a common problem I hear from our clients. I can't get a hold of leads. And there's three primary reasons why this happens. They're not the only reasons, but these are potentially why you're not going to hear back from leads. So, one, we have wandering scrollers. Instant Forms is super nice because it is low barrier of entry for leads to enter their information, which is nice because we get to capture as many leads as we can for the lowest possible cost, but the lack of friction does enable people to fill out the forms without even being aware that they did it. They're so in their own world scrolling on Facebook, they click on an ad, and Instant Forms is so easy to fill out. Facebook will auto upload their information and they submit the form without even realizing what exactly they did because they're not really careful with how they're spending the time or paying attention really. So that's one reason. The other reason is, and you'll see this across all possible lead generation channels, is you have window shoppers. People price shop. We all do it. I'm guilty of it myself. Some people may fill out that free quote form just to check the price and don't direly need the service. So then they dismiss your message when they follow up. Or when you follow up with them. For example, like if you're a painter and someone wants their house done, they want their house painted, but that isn't exactly a service that they immediately need done within a week or even the month, or maybe they're just thinking about getting it done next year. So you're going to deal with a handful of window shoppers, and that also might be why you don't hear back from them. So there's one more group of people or leads that I want to talk about here as to why you may not be able to reach them, and that's just careless human beings. There's two reasons why. They might have misinformation, so inaccurate contact information entered into the lead form. One, human error. We're all guilty of misspelling and mistyping every day. So that could be one reason why the contact information is inaccurate and therefore you're not going to be able to reach them. But another is that Facebook auto inputs the contact information and they pull that from the user's profile. So if their user's profile doesn't have up-to-date contact information, or even just a backup or old email or even a work email, and that's the contact information you're collecting through the Instant Forms, that might be why you're unable to reach them at the provided contact information. So no, these are not the only reasons why you don't get a hold of leads. If we're too slow with contacting them back, or they already found a competitor to do business with, that's on us. That's a couple other reasons why we can't get a hold of them. I'm going to touch base in the next slide with the controllables for this problem. I can't get a hold of leads because really we can't do much about some of these or all of these really. All three groups of people as to why we can't contact leads, but we can only control what we can control. So I'm going to talk about a couple solutions to contacting leads here. The first being we need to follow up immediately. Instantaneously. So you can use Zapier to send automatic emails and SMS to the lead, even if it's just this script right here. Hey, name, thank you for being interested in service. We've received your quote request and a team member will be following up with you in X minutes. We'll be contacting you at their number or email, so keep an eye out for us. Even just that message allows the lead to know that you're aware of them and you're going to be following up with them very shortly. It's just another touch point to hopefully increase the odds of getting a hold of them. I included Facebook Messenger just for the heck of it in this Zapier setup here. More on this though in the next touch point here. Real quick side note, this is how we notify our clients of leads. So we have an automatic Zapier, I don't even know how to say it, system set up to notify the client every time a lead comes through with the lead information. So you can set up your own notification system really easily so you don't miss any leads coming through Instant Forms. You can literally just set it up in 3 steps right here. Super simple. Okay, so the next touch point, and the reason why I said more on Facebook Messenger in a second is because it's relevant here. Turn these ad settings on. So these features, they were only available to some of our ad accounts, but if they are available to you and you can find them in the destination section at the ad level, so near the instant forms, make sure they're on. So the first one is display business info to encourage call pickup. So if you enter your phone number and verify it through your Meta Business account, you can call leads through the Facebook or Messenger app, and as long as if you're using that number to call them, your business name will pop up in there, along with perhaps your logo if you have it preset that way. So that will be more familiar. If people are reading a call from your business name compared to just your phone number, they may have, they're going to be more likely to pick it up. So leave that on and start calling users or potential leads through Messenger. Even if a regular phone number doesn't work, this could be a good way to still talk to them on the phone and get a hold of them. So leave that on. The second one is chat with leads from instant forms. So this will ensure that even if the lead's email and phone number are wrong and we're unable to reach them those ways, we have a way to contact the lead, and we actually have an open chat with them. So it'll be really easy for them to see our message and to contact them, because so many times, this is the overall arching theme of this video, is that we're unable to contact our leads. And if our leads are coming from Facebook, and we start a messenger chat through Facebook with them, it's going to be very likely that we're going to get a hold of them that way, because that is the original source of how we got their contact information, or how they first got in contact with us or were made aware of us. So that's going to increase the odds of getting a hold of them. And then the last one is something that we got to do for everybody here, and that is retarget leads in a custom audience. So you have an open lead. You fail to get a hold of them, but you can easily enter them into a custom audience. How you do this is you create a custom audience of people who filled out your form. That's going to be a criteria. The 3 criterias for a custom audience off of instant forms is people who filled out your form, people who open your form but not fill it out, and then people who open your form. You can see the filled out is the most specific one, and that's going to be only leads that actually completed and submitted the form. So create a custom audience off of those people, and leads will now auto-populate in that custom audience as they trickle in and they fill out the instant forms. And then have a retargeting campaign with a little more urgency, a little more or a concrete deadline, some scarcity involved. The offer doesn't really need a change here at all. It can be the same exact offer, the same ad setup as before, but we just need to push them to take action out of FOMO, or out of really FOMO. It shouldn't cost much, since the audience is going to be only leads that you've already collected. So it should be small and defined and not really cost you a whole lot. But if you're unable to get in contact with a lead that you collected through instant forms, a great way to get back in contact with them is to show, say they miss your phone number, or they miss your phone call, they don't answer your email. Let's hit them where they first saw us with another Facebook ad, this time saying, hey, you got to take action right now, otherwise you're going to miss out. So there are three controllable strategies that we can do to fix this problem of I can't contact leads. Follow up with them immediately with Zapier set up. Turn these ad settings on. That way we can contact them via Facebook Messenger. We have that option, and we can call from our business contact and not just a random phone number, and then retarget them in a custom audience. So there we go. I hope this resolves some of your lead issues through Facebook ads and increases your conversion rates.